Do you know how many social media monitoring tools exist right now? Take a guess. Last count, there are about 226 of them. Okay, let me show you. Go to this website called wiki.kenburberry.com. Okay, and if you keep, somebody has made a big list of all the social media monitoring tools available, and what they do, and the URLs for each one of them. And if you look at it, it's about 228 of them exist. Okay, so there's quite a lot of them, from free to paid, from different channels, different versions, different languages, and different what do you call different localities. Um, but if you only a few of them are good and reputed. So I'm going to add value in this apart from just giving away this particular URL by telling you and narrowing it down for you to about 4 or 5 which can serve your purposes. So the URL is wiki.kenburberry.com. So if I were to narrow it down to about 4 or 5 of them, these would be it. Number one, Google Alerts, because it's free and Google does not miss much. It misses nothing really, and it can be real time, or at the end of the day you could get an alert, and you could also divide it by channels. What it does not give you is insights into or insights and analytics into how many tweets you got or how many mentions you got, and it doesn't have any tools to compare it over a period of time and stuff like that. It's just raw data, and you can collect that, and you will have to do the insight bit by yourself. But if you just want alerts, Google Alerts is the best. So it's useful when you have to track your competition, and you want to kind of know what's going on in the industry, but you're not very particular about numbers and stuff, right? Either ways, Google Alerts is free, and you should have that. If you don't know how to set it up, just type Google Alerts in Google. The URL that comes up is probably google.com/alerts, and there you can go and put in your keywords and set an alert to that by giving your email address, and they'll send you an email every time there is a mention of your keyword. You could put any keyword like your clients or clients' products, spokespersons, services, competition, general industry terminologies, and you can change it around, right? For Twitter, the best search engine is not Twitter, because Twitter does not store data beyond a couple of days. So what you want to do is go to an engine which stores everything. And Topsy is one such engine. It's my favorite. It also does Google Plus, right? So if you want to monitor Twitter, Topsy is the best. Plus Google Plus, Topsy is probably the best search engine there is. They also send you alerts to your email addresses, right? So you can do that. They also have an RSS feed which you can store into your RSS reader if you like. Social mention does everything, a little bit of everything. It also does rudimentary sentiment analysis. It gives you an overall idea and a feel of the keywords. It searches tweets, Facebook, blogs, images, you name it. It searches across the web, and you can also download the data every day. And I think they also do alerts. So it's a free tool as well. All these three tools are free. Okay, that's a big advantage. So between them, you covered Facebook. With Google, you covered pretty much everything. Google is not very good with tweets though, so they don't index everything fast enough. They used to earlier, but I don't think they do that anymore. But Topsy is very good with tweets as well as Google Plus. Okay, for Facebook and the rest of the stuff, you have social mention as well. Technorati is great for blog search. This is apart from Google blog search. Um, uh, you can use this along with Google blog search. So if you go to google.com, go to the blog area, and you can search over there, or you can go to Technorati and find any blog. For this, all this is free again. Radian 6 is a paid service which costs upwards of $500 per month, but it allows you to do it's a very serious media monitoring to social media monitoring tool. It allows you to play with data in all sorts of ways and gain insights and create reports and stuff like that. Um, it has sentiment analysis as well. It can divide things by channel. It can tell you over a period of time how it fared, tag clouds and stuff like that. Uh, it's foresees users when there is a lot of data. One of the scary things about Radian 6 is that they charge by the amount of data there is, and not charge by time. So sometimes that's scary because you don't know how much data will come in. If you had an event, it will probably spike up, and you don't know how much you'll have to end up paying Radian 6. But it also has a learning curve. So once you master it, they're very good. Um, Board Reader is another service which helps you track forums and message boards. I also use Google Forum Search discussions, they call it. To do that, apart from that, Board Reader is an exclusive search engines. You can also find forums and stuff like that. I think it's better than Google in that respect. Scout Labs, again, Board Reader is free. Scout Labs is a paid tool. This is the second paid tool on this list. It does things slightly different from the other paid tool, which is Radian 6. Scout Labs allows you to do all these things, but also is something that you can share as a dashboard with your clients. You can put your own logo and share it. I don't think that is something that you can do easily with Radian 6, in my opinion. Scout Labs does all of these things, and plus allows you to share and white label it, which is quite useful because then the client doesn't have to actually check with you, and you don't have to create reports and send them across, and they can just access the dashboard directly. All right, so there you go.